Alright, I'm going to make a quick video here to help you guys out. This is a 94 Chevy C1500. It's a long box, regular cab. Replaced the fuel pump today. I didn't want to take the box off. Didn't want to drop it. Of course you call your friends and nobody wants to come. So option C, I guess, is to cut a access panel in the box. The reason I chose to do this wasn't to hack it up. It's actually because I'm going to rhino line the box anyways, and it's going to give you two choices. It's going to allow you to either make an access door with a hinge on it, which would be pretty simple, lets you get to that fuel pump anytime you need, or I can tack weld it back in, lay the rhino liner in, and nobody's ever going to know the difference. The big thing I wanted to show you is a couple of headaches here and then a measurement. From the edge of your box to where your pump is, you're looking at 14 inches. I'd maybe go 13 inches out from the box, from the back side of the box. Coming from the side, this is what we're looking at all the way over. You start to get into stuff. I'd maybe run 15 inches out to give you a little bit of an idea. You can see I'm 22 inches past. I'm about right in the middle of that fuel pump. So you're going to have to go a little bit farther out. But that gives you a little bit of an idea. Mine, honestly, is way too big. This was my first fuel pump. The things that I found to be kind of more of a headache than anything, and they're probably pretty simple for most people, I don't know, would be this lock ring that's in here. When you take this off, it's of course covered with crap. That lock ring has got 3 tabs that stick up and they keep it from turning. It's going to be right here, and then one down in here, and then one in between the wires. You got to know, you have your 2 tabs on your pump assembly itself, this guy here, and then there's one right there. Don't bend those, don't turn them. All they do is keep the pump in place. But those other 3 tabs you kind of have to knock down, and then that allows you to turn this ring. Other than that, you can see that little tab there. That's something that you can lay a screwdriver up against and tap, and it'll slowly turn. Basically, you have this outside locking ring, you have your pump, and then underneath that you have a rubber gasket. It all kind of sandwiches together to form a seal. So that's kind of what you're looking at there. The next pain in the butt would be these fittings. I bought the cheaper AirTech or AirTech fuel pump assembly. This one here is sitting off kind of cockeyed. It doesn't seem like much, but when you go to fit these hoses back together, it's really a fight. It kind of becomes a pain in the butt because you're trying to fit the 2 fittings together, then you're working with the metal line. You got to kind of keep everything aligned. And that can be kind of a pain in the butt. If you're not building an access panel and you have to try and hold this tank up by yourself with a jack or whatever, it can be kind of tough. The next thing is going to be that on this wire here, if you follow it down, you can't really see, but this is the frame, and you can see my plug. Right past that, it's going to sit right about here, right underneath that brace, is a ground wire. I've heard a lot of people mention that can go bad, or that can rust and corrode and cause fuel pump issues. Obviously very possible, but if you're wondering where that's located, that's where that's at. And you look at where we are at with location on the truck, your wheel well's here. You've probably got about a foot up. and then you've got that brace, and literally, I mean, it's a 1/2 inch nut or a 1/2 inch bolt, and it's a pain. And then back in here, connected right by the main filler tube, there's a braided metal wire. That's another one of your grounds. Make sure they have that. But other than that, it's not too bad. The pump itself, coming in and out, ain't bad. I just imagine trying to do it with dropping that tank would be a pain in the butt. But there you guys go. If you got any questions or comments, feel free to leave them. I believe this body style with this type of pump runs from 88 to around 97. But there you go.